The overlooked truth. Doctors dedicate years to mastering the complexities of the human body. They learn how organs function, how diseases progress, and how to use a battery of standard tests to identify what's going wrong. If you've ever been in a busy waiting room or endured a rushed consultation, you've seen how they expertly handle a wide range of complaints from countless patients each day. Their knowledge is broad and their diagnostic abilities impressive. Yet, despite this wealth of expertise, an important truth often remains in the shadows. Your doctor's focus on the average patient means certain deeply personal health nuances can slip through the cracks. It's not that they don't care or lack training, far from it. It's simply that the framework of modern medicine prioritizes standard protocols over intensive, personalized testing. Here's where the real intrigue begins. Because although your physician can read basic blood panels and make sense of standard imaging, there's an entire hidden dimension of your health that might never see the light of day through a routine exam. Exploring the hidden layers. To uncover what your doctor might be missing, it's essential to consider the wealth of individualized data that standard checkups rarely probe. First, there's the matter of genetic testing and methylation. You may have heard of the MTHF, gene, or methylation pathways, which govern how your body processes essential nutrients and detoxifies at a cellular level. When these pathways are compromised, you can experience a range of symptoms, from fatigue to elevated inflammation, that traditional lab work won't necessarily catch. Specialized genetic panels, combined with a deeper look at your biochemical processes, can bring these vulnerabilities to light. Beyond genetics, there's the realm of comprehensive vitamin and nutrient testing. Most doctors do include vitamin D on standard lab reports, given its importance in bone health and immune function. However, deficiencies in other micronutrients, such as vitamins B12 and K2 or key minerals like magnesium and zinc, often fly under the radar. Suboptimal levels might not show up as full-blown deficiencies and thus remain invisible to the casual observer. Yet they can profoundly affect energy, mood, and long-term health. And then we have, while a primary care physician may look at your thyroid through a TSH test, that single measure sometimes falls short of identifying deeper issues, such as poor conversion of T4, the storage hormone, into T3, the active hormone. Similar oversights occur with other hormones like cortisol, estrogen, and testosterone, which can significantly influence metabolism, sleep, and even mental well-being. Microbiome health is another piece of the puzzle. The gut is home to trillions of bacteria that help regulate digestion, immunity, and brain function. A standard visit typically doesn't cover advanced stool analyses, so conditions like dysbiosis, an imbalance of gut microbes, can go undetected, quietly undermining your energy levels and immune system. Finally, factors like environmental toxins, heavy metals, mold exposure, and lifestyle indicators, heart rate variability, daily stress levels, further illustrate the limitations of quick clinic visits. Integrative or functional medicine practitioners often use more extensive testing to piece together all these elements and craft a precise, individualized plan. In the end, working with a healthcare professional who acknowledges the limitations of standard protocols can open the door to deeper insights and a more profound level of wellness. Yes, doctors know a great deal, and we benefit immensely from their expertise, but when it comes to the full spectrum of our unique biology, there's still plenty left to uncover. Bridging the gap with deeper testing. One of the most striking aspects of these advanced assessments is how they empower you with concrete data. Instead of vague guesses about possible nutrient shortfalls, for instance, comprehensive panels can pinpoint the exact levels of your vitamins and minerals. If hormonal shifts are raising havoc, specialized blood or saliva tests can clarify whether cortisol, estrogen, or thyroid hormones are out of balance. Even in the arena of environmental toxins, there are labs that measure the presence of heavy metals and other pollutants in hair, blood, or urine samples. Armed with this knowledge, you and your practitioner can work together to map out a step-by-step plan, whether it involves nutritional adjustments, supplements, detox protocols, or even stress management techniques. The reason these tests remain so underutilized is often logistical. They may not be covered by insurance, or they might require specialized collection methods that general practices are not equipped to handle. Yet for individuals who suspect an underlying issue that standard exams miss, these deeper dives can be transformative. You might finally understand persistent fatigue, unexplained skin issues, or nagging gut troubles that basic lab work could never explain. Embracing a personalized health journey. Ultimately, what your doctor doesn't know isn't about faulting physicians, it's about recognizing medicine's evolving landscape. By exploring tests that probe genetic predispositions, nutrient status, and even toxin loads, you gain the power to customize your approach to well-being. This personalized path won't replace your primary doctor's role, but it can amplify the impact of their care. The more insight you have, the more tailored and effective your health strategies become. So, if you've been feeling that something's off despite normal results, consider investigating the gaps. Advanced testing can shine a light into those hidden corners of your biology, and in doing so, reveal a clearer path toward the vitality you've been missing. Section 5: Lifestyle and Stress. The missing pieces. A demanding job, poor sleep, and chronic stress might seem like mere background noise to an annual physical, yet these factors often dictate how well your body responds to everything from diet tweaks to medication. Doctors do ask about lifestyle, but they're usually focused on red flags, such as extremely high blood pressure or chronic insomnia. Many never delve deeply into how day-to-day pressures, lack of restorative sleep, or even inconsistent meal times can disrupt hormonal equilibrium and overall health. Tracking tools like wearable devices that monitor heart rate variability, HRV, or continuous glucose monitors, CGMS, can fill in these gaps by showing how stress and lifestyle choices impact your physiology in real time. If your HRV dips noticeably after a poor night's rest, that's quantifiable data indicating your nervous system is struggling to recover. While such granular monitoring might not be standard medical practice, it can help craft a truly customized approach, pinpointing times of day or days of the week when your body most needs support. Lifestyle and stress. The missing pieces. A demanding job, poor sleep, and chronic stress might seem like mere background noise to an annual physical, yet these factors often dictate how well your body responds to everything from diet tweaks to medication. Doctors do ask about lifestyle, but they're usually focused on red flags, such as extremely high blood pressure or chronic insomnia. Many never delve deeply into how day-to-day pressures, lack of restorative sleep, or even inconsistent meal times can disrupt hormonal equilibrium and overall health. Tracking tools like wearable devices that monitor heart rate variability, HRV, or continuous glucose monitors, CGMS, can fill in these gaps by showing how stress and lifestyle choices impact your physiology in real time. If your HRV dips noticeably after a poor night's rest, that's quantifiable data indicating your nervous system is struggling to recover. While such granular monitoring might not be standard medical practice, it can help craft a truly customized approach, pinpointing times of day or days of the week when your body most needs support. Conventional versus functional. Bridging the divide. When your conventional doctor orders a test, they typically have to adhere to insurance guidelines and practice standards designed for the general population. Functional or integrative medicine practitioners, on the other hand, work from a more holistic blueprint, often examining genetics, microbiome data, and even emotional well-being in a single consultation. They might order tests that aren't covered by insurance, but can unearth the root causes of long-standing health issues. This doesn't mean you have to abandon your primary care doctor. Instead, think of it as building a healthcare team. A skilled physician who's open to collaboration can interpret specialized test results in the context of your routine labs, ensuring you don't miss important mainstream screenings or treatments. In a world where medical information evolves rapidly, the synergy between conventional checkups and deeper, data-driven investigations can reveal a far richer portrait of your overall health and help you craft a more precise, personalized strategy for living well. Key tests your doctor might not mention. When you're on the journey to uncovering what might be missing in your health picture, knowledge is power. A comprehensive micronutrient panel can illuminate where you stand on essentials like magnesium, zinc, and vital vitamins. Meanwhile, a full thyroid panel, which includes T3, T4, and thyroid antibodies, can detect imbalances that the standard TSH test may overlook. Genetic tests focusing on methylation pathways, such as MTHFR variants, offer insight into how efficiently your body manages detoxification and nutrient utilization. And if digestive concerns linger, a specialized stool test can reveal whether microbial imbalances are undermining your gut health. Likewise, if you suspect toxins might be playing a role in sluggishness or unexplained symptoms, tests for heavy metals like mercury or lead in hair or urine can provide hard data. Finally, hormone-focused saliva or blood testing can uncover subtleties in cortisol and sex hormone rhythms that a one-time blood draw might miss. These are the kinds of detective tools that, when combined with regular medical care, paint a more nuanced portrait of your well-being. Empowering personal health. Ultimately, this discussion isn't about discounting the value of conventional medicine. It's about expanding its horizons. Yes, your doctor has years of training, and their expertise in diagnosing standard conditions is invaluable. But by integrating deeper testing and individualized considerations, you address aspects of your health that might otherwise remain invisible. Think of your healthcare as a partnership. You bring your lived experiences, daily habits, and emerging questions, while your physician offers diagnostic acumen. And if they're open to more comprehensive testing, that's even better. If not, seeking out integrative or functional practitioners who actively use these expanded tools can bridge the gap. After all, the more you understand your body's unique blueprint, the better equipped you'll be to make decisions that support vibrant health. Rather than settling for normal lab results that leave lingering symptoms unexplained, you open yourself up to a deeper knowledge of what it takes for you to thrive. Overcoming barriers and embracing collaboration. One of the biggest hurdles to accessing more comprehensive tests is often cost. Insurance might only cover the basics, forcing individuals to pay out of pocket for advanced panels. It's understandable that many patients, already juggling the expense of standard medical visits, hesitate to invest in additional testing. Yet, for those grappling with chronic issues that resist conventional diagnoses, the payoff can be significant. Targeted insights can lead to more effective, less trial and error-based treatments. Another challenge is finding healthcare professionals willing to collaborate on these deeper explorations. Some primary care doctors may not be comfortable interpreting niche test results, or they might feel these procedures fall outside their training. This is where integrative practitioners, naturopaths, functional medicine doctors, and certain nutritionists can complement your care by offering a more holistic, data-driven approach. The goal isn't to pit one type of healthcare against another, but rather to blend their strengths into a unified strategy that tackles root causes as well as symptoms, charting a personalized path forward. When you marry the expertise of traditional medicine with the precision of advanced testing, you gain a powerful advantage in optimizing your well-being. Even if you start modestly, say, by investigating vitamin and mineral profiles or exploring a thyroid panel that includes T3 and T4, you open a doorway to a new level of understanding. From there, you can decide whether genetic testing, hormone panels, or environmental toxin screenings will fill in the missing pieces of your health puzzle. In the end, knowledge is your greatest asset. By learning where standard medicine ends and personalized testing begins, you become a more informed, proactive participant in your healthcare journey. Rather than settling for quick solutions or unexplained symptoms, you take ownership of a deeper, more accurate blueprint of what keeps you thriving. It's not about undermining what your doctor knows. It's about revealing the additional layers that make you the unique individual you are, and crafting a roadmap that reflects your singular path to lasting vitality.